A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel, The Twin Flame Union. And in this channeling session, I would be sharing a message that has been sent for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines who are on the Twin Flame journey. This message is sent by, you can say, the Master Souls, and you can say it's a combined message from planet Earth, from Mother Earth. So let's get started. Now this message is specifically for all those people who are struggling in the 3D and the 4D right now. And the message says that 2020 is not the end of the world. It is the start of a new world. Now this is primarily happening also because in the past 2-3 days, I would say, starting from Thursday or Friday morning, I would rather say, starting from Friday, Saturday, Sunday and even yesterday, these 4 days were experienced to be very turbulent and many people experienced dark energies. A lot of the Divine Feminines were having neck pains, shoulder pains, body aches and not feeling that great, not feeling like eating food, feeling a bit cornered, dejected. And there were also some areas which were surrounded by news of death or suicide or murders or things like that. Now I'm just talking about these energies not to scare anyone, but to tell you all that if you are also feeling those dark depressive energies, then I also want to share with you that 11/11, which was yesterday, was particularly a very good day for changing energies. So 3 days were tough, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday onwards, especially evening onwards, the energies started changing. Everywhere, in most of the places, wherever you felt those energies were attacking you or you felt sort of bogged down, sort of dejected, and many of you thought that, how long am I going to keep doing this? How long am I going to keep doing this? This twin flame journey is getting the better of me. I don't want to do this. At that point in time, some of you even completely gave up on the twin flame journey by giving up on the Divine Masculine because you felt very angry or you met someone who spoke to you in a certain manner that this is no good, let it be, and your mind got diverted and you felt like, okay, maybe this is not meant for me. But the message from Mother Earth and the Ascended Masters is that when you are spiritually, physically, mentally, when you are in all areas of your life and financially very important, you're solid, you're stable, you're grounded, it's because you have realized that you don't need anything as such to, you don't need to make any efforts to step out. You thought at that point in time that you have to make efforts. Even people who were working for others, like some charity groups who are genuinely working for others, they faced a bit of problems in the last 3-4 days. Particularly those people who are involved in a mission work and who are doing something good for planet Earth, they also faced some sort of setback or challenge. Now, why this channeling is so important is because a lot of those people are actually, they have been facing this on and off with 5D, 3D, 4D world, or some of them even went to 6D and then came back crashing to 3D. 6D, 5D, 4D, back to 3D. 6D, 5D, 4D, back to 3D. So they felt this type of on and off for a long time. Now you also feel this on and off with the twin flame. So that's why, it becomes very important for the person, the seeker, the warrior, the spiritual warrior, to find out a way that can make them stable. Stability is the key. In the twin flame journey also, more important than 3D stability is the 5D stability. If you're stable in your 5D world, then anything that goes wrong in 3D, you're going to handle it very easily and you will not get affected. You will know those energies are there, you will know it, but you will not get affected by them, and you will be able to decode the energies much better, much faster. Even if you're into that energy, imagine being surrounded by such people, but you would be holding the hand of source and you will be wading through very easily. What happens in the divine masculine and feminine during those dark periods, those dark energy attacks? They feel like, what is this, whole thing that I'm doing? It's not for me. It's not worth it. You start thinking all the bad things about the masculine or the feminine. You get very angry about them. You start thinking about other people, and it's nothing wrong in talking to other people, meeting other people. I have said that in many of my channelings, that if there is a karmic template which needs to be worked out, it will be worked out, and you have to choose to work it out. So you have to be in it. But even when you're in it, your divine masculine or divine feminine will always be in your mind, and you would know that even though I am talking to this person, this very attractive person, but there is a reason that I'm talking to this person. There's something that I need to find out. There's something that I need to decode. There's something that I need to learn, need to know, which will strengthen my twin flame journey. Also, because the problem with a lot of empaths is that they are oversensitive, which means instead of becoming empathetic, they become sympathetic. So that sympathy factor has to go out completely. So this message that is being sent from Ascended Masters is that you will see 5D, and you will not see 5D in a temporary way, not in an on and off way, but you will see it in a very stable way. This is like sort of a prediction, you can say, or sort of a motivational message that they have sent out, that hang in there, don't lose hope, keep doing what you're doing. Because once an empath steps into their power, in their real potential, then they become like they are the goddess or the gods of their world. It's very close to, it's not close, it's similar to becoming the Neo of Matrix. But if you guys remember, in that movie also, it wasn't Neo's awakening time. Neo hadn't awakened fully till the time Trinity does not kiss him in the end. When Trinity realizes, because if you remember, if all of you have seen the movie, some of you must have seen the movie really closely and deeply, and it is a twin flame movie. Let me tell you guys, it is a twin flame movie, and if you want, I can do a special different vlog or a video on it, how Matrix is a twin flame movie. Even the director may not be aware that he is making a twin flame movie. The thing is that Trinity was in love with Neo, but she was never sure that Neo is that person for her, though she was always in love with him, though she was attracted to him. And then Neo, obviously he was caught in the matrix. So Trinity was the spiritual, already in the spiritual world, and Neo was learning things through the matrix, in the matrix world. Once he joins their group, slowly and gradually he is given all the training, and most important is the oracles meeting, because the oracle acts like the channeler or the mediums or the ones who, the oracle tells Neo and Trinity that you are the one. When we speak about the one, the word one is connected to singularity, it's connected to source, it's connected to one love. I keep saying one love too. So there are many ways, not just a channeler, not just a medium, not just an oracle, but there are many ways through which the universe gives the twin flamers, the seekers, the warriors, the heroes, they give them a sign that you are on the right path, you are on the right mission, don't stop, keep going. And there are many phases where you don't believe in these things. It's very natural, you lose hope, you lose faith. But once you are in the power, once you are in your empathetic energies, in your empathetic body, then you can see every person's character, every person's intention, and everything is revealed to you in real time, as it's almost like slow motion. You are going to perceive everything. But to reach to that point, how Trinity, who's the lover of Neo, she realizes in the end that he is the one, and she goes and gives him that kiss, and that kiss brings him back to life. That kiss is what brings him back to life, and with full realization. So that's the reason why you need to remember that yes, your goal in the twin flame journey is not just a physical union. So your real goal on this journey, on the twin flame journey, is to get unified with the source. It is source integration, and when you're integrated with the source, then you're not scared to know or say, express your love, express your truth, because you don't care about the results anymore. Your actions are not connected to the results. You just do what you feel is right in the moment, and even if it doesn't turn out to be right, you don't care about it. You don't brood over it. You don't think that, oh, I did this, I did that. What's done is done. Right now, in the present moment, you are in the point of power, and just by saying that something is in the past, you take away the power from it, you take away the attention you're giving to that situation, and you write a new story, you write a new chapter in that very moment. So the universe is giving a message to all of you all that if you feel that you were affected by dark energies in the past few days, then it's okay, let it be. It's gone. That will not change you from what you are right now. Even if you thought that I'm going to give up on this journey, I'm going to give up on my DM, it's okay. You were attracted towards someone else, or something happened, or someone, if not that, someone walked up to you and said something mean about your relationship with the twin, or even for the journey, because they don't have the understanding about the journey. Not everyone understands, so they just maybe made fun of you, or maybe made fun of your faith, or something like that, and they said that, oh, this is not real, this is stupid, and blah blah blah, and you got affected by it. Even if you got affected by 5 minutes, you can, obviously you must be repenting, but you don't have to do that. And I'll still tell you that still keep living the moments, keep enjoying. Some of you who are very deep into this journey and who know and who understand energy really well, those of you who are in the final stages of the twin flame journey, you must be thinking that, oh, how could I do this? Now it's going to take me back. It will throw me back into 3D, or it will delay my time. It will delay the more you will think it will delay. So don't think that it is going to delay or it will have any effect. Just learn the lesson. The lesson is that you got to be strong. It's very natural, when you're going up the hill or you're doing some work, it's very natural. The dark energies, they come and test you. They come and put you in that emotion or in that feeling. They think that they can get the better of you, or they can know you better, or they can derail you. But you should know that you cannot get derailed. So whenever you come back to your senses, or whenever you come back to the realization, that is the time when you're back in the game. Even if you were, lost for say 10 hours or 15 hours or one whole day. Because as I said, people who are in the final stages, for them every single day matters. And surrender is a very important stage, guys and girls. I keep saying that. Surrender doesn't happen in 1 second, but it will start happening the moment you say, I will surrender. So for complete surrender, there is every stage has testing and crisis. Every stage. That is how the twin flame journey is designed, and that's why Mother Earth is sending you the love. That's why the ancestors are sending you the love, and that's why they are saying via this channeling that we are very proud of you. Don't get demotivated, because getting demotivated, feeling negative, these are all traps. If you feel someone trapped you and you trusted them and you shared certain things with them, or you talked about certain things with them which they don't understand, or they should not have, or they had some meaning or some purpose, they were not with you with a pure feeling of love, but they had some ulterior motive in their mind, or they had some thought in their mind. They were there to do some kind of recce work, all of those things. If you are thinking all of those things, and you need to tell yourself, and you need to remember that you are the person who has all the power, because you are the person who stays in the present moment, not them. Because if they did, then they would not be materialistically inclined to do certain things around you, or to say certain things around you. And once again, this is not to blame anybody, this is not to blame other people, it's just to understand that the certain situation didn't feel in your in your under your control, I would say. But why take control? Why to have that control? Let universe have the control, and let your masters do all that work. You just have to be there as an observer. You just have to observe, do nothing. If someone judges you, or if someone says something negative to you about your journey, that's okay. Maybe they don't know about the journey, maybe they don't know you that well, or maybe they don't know about the love you have with your TF, with your DF, or with your DM. They are probably doing something different in life. They are also there, but their contribution is of a different nature. And you don't understand all of this right now, but when you are in the 5D fully, then you will understand that their contribution has also played an important role, because that has made you even more stable. Because we need to be equanimous. As Buddha had also said, that what is most important is equanimity of the mind. If you are equanimous, if your mind is equanimous, then you cannot go away for too long. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to end this channeling, this particular audio. One love and peace out.